Hello everybody, this is Ronny, your go-to Canva guru, and today I'm back with a new tutorial and we are going to tackle a very important topic today. Indeed, and it is a very important topic, not for everybody. I would be more precise from the get-go. This is a very important topic for somebody who is a beginner, who is just starting with their business, starting with their venture. And I'm talking about logos. So today we are going to talk about creating logos with Canva, and more specifically, a tool called the Free Logo Maker. So there is a tool on the Canva platform which will allow you to specifically create logos. And I have given Canva a lot of different shots for creating logos, and I still have quite some mixed feeling about using Canva to develop logos. I have developed logos with Canva, but to be very honest and 100% transparent, I think there are better platforms out there to design your logo. Just like Adobe Illustrator is still the reference for me to design logos, and as much as I would love to use Canva for designing all my logos, I still feel like if you really want a professional logo made, you should not use Canva to do it. However, if you do not have money to pay for a designer, if you want to keep control of your creation and create a simple logo for your business without spending tons of money or even tons of hours doing it, the Free Logo Maker from Canva and the little bit of research and the little bit of toying around with Canva could really come up with good design. So in order to prove you that, I want to show you a couple of designs, a couple of logos I have created with Canva. So for example, this Learn with Ronny logo, this is a logo that I created entirely with Canva. So I'm going to open the document and show you. Looks like this. I made a couple of different versions. As you can see, it is not in the square format, which is the usual format for the logo. What else? Let me come back to the home screen and I will continue showing you a couple of examples of logos I have designed entirely with Canva. And to be honest, I was doing a lot of research about creating logos with Canva because I wanted to create a course about creating logos with Canva. And I had identified that there are like 10 different categories of logos, you know, like lettering logos, but also like vintage kind of logos, logos in the flat format, etc., etc. So I created and I spent about one afternoon researching each category of logos and made some myself with Canva in order to see how I could teach that. And then because I encountered different kinds of problems, I decided to drop the idea for now until Canva fixes these problems that I was encountering. So I talked to Canva designers, I talked to Canva developers, and they told me, yes, we admit there is this issue with the platform of the letters moving when you export, and I'm sure some of you guys have experimented with this problem. When you export a document, everything looks fine on screen, but you export, and then the letters have moved on your design, and then if you work with precision work like logos, this could be an issue. Nonetheless, I have created successful logos, and this is what I'm trying to show you here. Like this influencers logo, I created this logo because I would love to start a show about people on LinkedIn who are influencers. So the idea would be to interview people that I find on LinkedIn who are influencers. So I created this logo with Canva entirely for my show, and I can show you different applications. So of course there is no background, there's no like coral red background in the back. I just use this background to show how the logo looks like on a plain background, but the truth is that this logo is more like a watermark I will be using in my video, something like this. So I wanted to basically experiment with this different kinds of application for the logo. So that's another example of how I created logos logos with Canva. I have created a bunch of others, like this Hub 53 logo, entirely made with Canva as well. So as you can see here, I played around different version of this logo as well. So all this has been created with Canva. What else? I have created a logo for my Thai school, actually different versions. So that's me experimenting with different logos, entirely made with Canva as well. You can see, so there are some nice things that could be achieved with Canva. It's just that I was so frustrated by the elements, especially the text moving around when I export it. And it didn't happen every time, but it happened enough time to really push me away from this solution in order to create logo, or even to create a course about logo design for with Canva. So that being said, I'm going to show you the tool I was mentioning. In order to find it, you'll have to go canva.com/tools, tools in plural with an S. And once you go canva.com/tools, you will come to the Canva free logo maker. So the free logo maker is basically a resource page on the Canva website that will help you create a simple logo in a couple of minutes. So it starts like this. Canva is asking for your company name in order to get started. So you could put here pretty much anything. As you can see, I tried with my Learn with Ronny brand, but ideally use a short name. So I don't know, maybe I'm looking in front of me. I have a Rode microphone in front of me. So let's just put Rode and see, make my logo. I want Canva to make my logo. So now you are prompted to choose a category of business. So is it a car, design, fashion, business, food, games, music, restaurant, school, sport. So Rode makes microphones. So I would say music. And then show us your style. Pick your favorite logo. Select up to 5 logos so we can get to know your style. And yes, these were made with Canva. These were all made with Canva. So I'm going to select a couple of designs that I like and see what Canva will suggest me in the second time. So this is not bad, and this is not bad. All right, so I selected them all, and then Canva magically opens and shows me a logo. So this is what it shows me, and it's, I have to admit, pretty disappointing. E-learning hub. It's not an e-learning hub. I don't know why you show me this. And also, to be honest, when I tried with my Learn with Ronny brand, Canva proposed and suggested the exact same logo, which is pretty ugly in my opinion. So the suggestion tool is not on point. But what I wanted to show you is the categories that you have. So if you search for music logo, then you will find here a bunch of templates in the 500 by 500 pixels that could be some valuable resource for you to start, right? So for example, let's say something very, very basic like this. You could use this template and start like this, maybe reduce the font to something like this so it fits the square, and now you have a pretty decent logo already. Something very simple, very basic. But I wanted to show you the free logo maker because they have a dedicated page. I think it's worth at least spending 10 minutes checking out this page. Maybe you can check, you can play around and try different industries, different names to see what Canva can come up with. But if it keeps suggesting the same logos, the same designs, then it's a little bit problematic. But otherwise, if you start from scratch, if you go to the home screen of Canva and you search for logo, you will find a bunch of different templates. And this is where it gets interesting because you can find something that you like and then customize it. For example, this logo right here is not bad at all. So I'm going to open this in a new tab. Also this one, not bad at all. So I'm going to open it as well. This one is pretty cool too. I'm gonna open this one, interesting as well. So like this, if you don't have much time and if you're not like a proper designer, you can find some good inspiration there and just swap around a few things. You already have fonts that work well together, so you could really try to start from one of these templates, and then you will see elements could be grouped or not grouped. It is up to you to customize these already made templates for your logos. Just one thing I want to add, because it is very important in my opinion. Canva will open a document which is 500 by 500 pixels. You can see here, this is the size of this logo canvas. I would recommend you go with a higher resolution, especially for a logo, because 500 by 500 is not very big. So as long as you keep it squared, it should be fine. So let me show you how that would work. So I'm just closing all these windows. You would start from home, and then you would go with a custom dimension, and you type in 5000 by 5000, which is the highest possible resolution on Canva, but you keep the aspect ratio of the square. And then you would search for logos or logo, and then you will find the same logos as before, just a matter of finding the right ones in order to start customizing them. So for example, this one, now I have the exact same logo, but instead of 500 by 500, I have 5000 by 5000. And when you will export this, you will see the difference in terms of resolution. It will be a much higher resolution logo. So that's my advice for you guys today, to start playing around with the Canva logo templates. If you need something quick and easy, instead of starting from scratch, look for the templates. You can try the free logo maker tool, so canva.com/tools, or if you're not satisfied there, you can go ahead and check out the template. Now, one more thing I want to show you before we wrap up this tutorial about logos is from the free logo maker itself. So I will go back, canva.com/tools. At the bottom of this section of the website, you will see, so if I scroll all the way down here, learn more with our logo design resources. Here is a selection of 6 different blog posts related to branding and logos. So I suggest you check these out because they are pretty interesting. So you have logo color tricks used by top companies, your brand needs a visual style guide, how to build a brand in 5 days, a showcase of 40 stunning brand kits, etc., etc. These resources on the Canva website, on the Canva blog, are pretty interesting. So I suggest you have a read, you consider them, you read them, you go through them. This could really be helpful for your logo creation process. And if you want to go further, you can check out my course on Udemy, which is branding for beginners. And I talk about 15 steps to improve your visual identity. So if you search for this course, you can go straight to Google branding for beginners, Ronny Hermosa, and you will probably find, yes, it's right here. You will probably find my landing page. So you can check it out. In order to follow the course here, I'm already logged in, so maybe I should have showed you this from an incognito page. Let me try again, open incognito window, so you will see the proper landing page where you will arrive there. Branding for beginners, 15 steps to create a visual identity that inspires trust and professionalism. The course is the highest rated in its category, so I think my students are pretty happy about it. Already a bunch of students have taken the course, over 1,200 students. So this is not to be too pushy, but I think there is some good stuff in there. Otherwise, I really encourage you to play around and try to design your logo, even though it's the first one, even though you have no graphic skills or designer skills whatsoever, it's always good. And Canva really makes it easy for you. So I highly encourage you to try this out. All right, guys, I hope you liked this tutorial about logos. I might come back to my original idea of creating an entire course about designing logos with Canva and different style of logos. But for the time being, I'm working on other projects. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please interact with the content. Show me your logos. If you are watching this on YouTube, you can also subscribe to our channel so you never miss our tutorials. And I will talk to you in the next video.